Hello and happy Tuesday. So this is specifically for YPE Toastmasters. This is a training that we are doing specifically to increase our membership. So last night, Andres, Yeli, as well as Anthony and myself, we were on a training call and wanted to come up and deliver this message on how to increase our membership. So if you're tuning in on the YPE Toastmasters page and you have to tune out, don't worry. I will put this recording on YouTube as well. And if you're not part of YPE Toastmasters, I'm asking you why not. So come and join us. And this information here, again, it will be posted to the group, and then it will be a point for discussion for you to for all of us to discuss and hopefully improve our membership. So let's get right into it. Let me just share this to the group, and then I'll dive into. All right, so now that I've shared this into a group, let me go ahead and hit record so that way we have it in there, and let me flip over the screen. So if you have comments coming in, I will not be able to see the screen since I have this streaming from my cell phone, but let's get right into it. Again, my name is Maxim Cruz. I am actually part of YPE Toastmasters, and I'm in charge of education. So, not only education for our external members who have not joined our club, but also, individuals that are inside the group. So, this was inspired by Andres as well as Gary, the club president, and myself, because we want to increase our membership. So, let's dive right into it. You have not seen the video yet because it needs to be edited. But pretty much I did about a 1 minute to 1 minute and 30-second video regarding YPE Toastmasters, and once you see that video, you'll kind of understand all of the things that go behind it. So I wanted to go ahead and share the thought process and how I can help you. If you want the script to that video, so you can go ahead and create your own and use the script as a baseline, as well as all of the slides, which are available on canva.com. It's a free photo editing software, so you could edit whatever I've done there, and then you could see it, and I can make those available to the group as well. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. If I go off frame, what's important is what's on here, not myself, so I'll just try to follow along. Okay, YPEToastmasters.org, okay? The first thing that we need to answer, that we need to understand collectively as a group, is what is YPE Toastmasters, okay, as a group. YPE, what does it stand for? For those of you who don't know what YP stands for, it's Young Professional Entrepreneur. So there's three big words there, right? Young Professional Entrepreneur, and then Toastmasters, as some of you know, is a public speaking club, okay? So we're a public speaking club that is primarily focused on young professional entrepreneurs. Now, we know we don't discriminate against age. Anyone from 0 up to 140 years old is welcome to join our club, welcome to become a member, as welcome to visit our club. So young is a state of mind. So that's very important for us to understand and deliver that message with confidence to all of our members, as well as any future members that are looking to come. Professional entrepreneurs. So this is actually broken up in two words. Professional, when you look up the word professional, pretty much what that means is somebody that carries on a profession or a task, and they do it and they get paid for it full time, okay? So the second word is entrepreneurs, or the third word, entrepreneurs, is all about risk-taking business people, salespeople, right? Those individuals that understand that they are there to take risk, and they're not, necessarily waiting for someone to tell them how to do life. They're taking a risk in life in order to see the rewards, right? So young professional entrepreneurs, that is who we are, and we're a public speaking club. So when you go to create a message, okay, when I was creating this video, I took some time to think, okay, what is the main initiative that we are looking to do? The main goal that we are working on right now is to increase our membership, okay? whenever we're delivering a message, whenever we're doing something, we need to focus and say, okay, right now the primary task of what we're looking to do with the content that we're going to put out there is to increase our membership. So increasing our membership is a multiple step process. Number one, individuals have to find that we exist. That is the purpose that all of us are going to create this content in order to say, hey, YPE Toastmasters has been around for years and we're here to support you. We exist. Number two is to let them know, who we are. I'll get into that. Number three is what is it that we do? Number four, where is it that we do it? Number five, when do we do it? And number six, how do you come and join us, right? And I'll get into all this stuff. So pretty much that is what we're focusing on. We first need to tell the members, hey, we exist. We're out there. We're here in Miami. Come and join us, right? That is step number one. Right now, the reason that we don't have more members in the club is because not a lot of people know about it. So we need to spread that message. Number two, that will be done in a separate training, is once those people come to an initial meeting or they've come into 2 or 3 meetings and they want to become member, how do we show them the value of the Toastmasters membership and have them join the club, okay? That is how we're going to increase membership. So those are kind of the initial 2 steps. So whenever we are creating this content, we're always should be thinking from 2 points of view. Number one is the audience, okay? And number 2 is the creator. So you who are watching this, you are the creator. These are all the steps that I'm going to go through. But the first thing that you need to think about is your audience, okay? The person that is going to be receiving the message, looking at the video, looking at the post, whatever information you're putting out there, who are they, right? So again, because we're a young professional entrepreneurs public speaking club, our audience becomes entrepreneurs, professionals who are in Miami. Maybe they're coaches, maybe they're business people, maybe because Miami is such an international city, they're international based, but our audience is geared around these individuals that are falling into these categories. And again, a lot of them become broad because again, if you're a coach or you're a personal trainer, you might have a business that's associated with that might be an international business with Miami and you're focused on professionals. So it's a very, very wide category. But at the same time, it is niched, okay? Because we do get individuals that come and join the club who are young high schoolers that are trying to figure out, hey, what is all this talk about entrepreneurship? Should I go to college? Should I do a career? What is it that I'm looking to do? To people that maybe are young in life in their career and are kind of seeking, okay, maybe I dropped out of college because I want to look for this entrepreneurship journey and become an entrepreneur. Maybe I am in a professional career path where, I became a college graduate and went through the corporate ladder, but I'm seeing that there's circumstances or limitations, so I want to get more into a side hustle, more into entrepreneurship, create a business for myself. Maybe I'm at the final stages of my business professional career where, hey, I want to retire from this, but now because I have so much experience in this entrepreneurship and this business and professional world, I want to become a public speaker and maybe become a coach or maybe deliver that value, become a mentor to someone else. So these are kind of all the different individuals and where they might be at. These are probably our ideal members who can bring value to each other because of the organization that we are. And again, as you see this and you comment on this, please, if you're thinking of any other groups or thinking of any other individuals, make sure you expand on that. And also a lot of it has to do, for example, with age. All of it has to do with whether you're male or female, your demographic, right? All of the messages are different depending on the individual that you're speaking to. So as a creator, try to focus on one audience at a time. And in the video that you'll see that I made, which will be in the comments section or it'll be a follow-up post, you'll pretty much see that I'm focusing on the young professional entrepreneurs audience. So when I was crafting the message, when I'm thinking, hey, what is it that I should say that's going to get someone interested in public speaking, you're going to see that the first few slides, I put in there individuals like Napoleon Hill, Warren Buffett, Oprah Winfrey, Beyonce, Tony Robbins, Bill Gates, right? And then I mention some of their accolades, like what they've been able to do. And then I say, okay, you know, that puts them in that mind frame. The next thing that I put is specifically in the slide, and when you watch the video, it'll make a lot more sense to you. You say, hey, you, the individual that's watching this, the audience member, you have the same traits as those individuals, and that is communication, right? We all go to Toastmasters to improve our communication, but hence what that does is psychologically, now the individual that is watching that video, that is watching that presentation, saying, hey, you know, I want to be part of Toastmasters, they're instinctively connecting and saying, hey, you know, Warren Buffett took public speaking classes, Tony Robbins took public speaking classes, and now look where they are. If I do the same thing, I might get the same results, right? That might be one way of connecting those individuals. So there's a lot of background psychology that goes into it, okay? So next, the next question is what, okay? For the audience, what is it, when they come to a YPE Toastmasters, what are they getting, okay? What is it that they're looking to improve? They're probably looking to improve their communication. They're looking to network with other like-minded individuals. They're looking to build relationships. If some of them are in the business or the sales world, maybe they're looking to increase their sales or their business opportunities. So this is everything that they are looking to do, right? So as a creator, you have to ask yourself, what does the audience want? And again, if you're focusing on one audience at a time and you're putting out that main message, maybe try to pick 1 to 3 points of what is it that the audience want. Hey, do you want to improve your public speaking skills? Do you want to improve your communication skills? Do you want to improve your leadership skills, right? Don't try to make it so broad. Try to kind of go in and say, hey, if somebody watches and they say, hey, you know, I'm looking at this video, yeah, I want to improve my public speaking, maybe this is something I should do, right? So as a creator, try to think about that. Okay, next. These two, for the videos that I made them, I answer this in the how, but the next thing that you want to think about is where. Where is this taking place, okay? From a creator point of view, you also need to be think of where are you delivering that content. You know, are you doing it on Facebook? Are you doing it on Instagram? Are you putting it on YouTube? Is it a video? Is it a picture? Again, for example, the Instagram posts, they have to be shorter than 59 seconds, less than 1 minute. So when you're creating that, you have to think about that. Also, the Instagram posts, usually they're pretty good in square or portrait. Whenever you do it, portrait. Whenever you do it landscape mode, you know, it kind of cuts some things off. So you have to think of some of those things in you know, before you do it. So again, when you're going to say where, make sure that as the individual, the creator that you're doing this, make sure you check the website, YPEToastmasters.org. So in this video, you'll see that I'll actually tell them, hey, go to the website, YPEToastmasters.org to get more information. So let's say that day, the Monday that we're going to have the meeting, you wanted to do a Facebook Live video and say, hey, you know, I just wanted to come on and say in a few hours, myself and a few other leaders in the area, we're going to be meeting and improving our public speaking skills. I'd like to invite you to a session and see how you like it. You know, you get a lot of valuable tools, a lot of valuable feedback. We're doing it online as well as in person. This is where it's happening, Zoom call or Facebook Live or whatever, or we're doing it at one of our, you know, Nexus University or one of, you know, a cafe or whatever it is, the location. It constantly changes. So make sure you are aware of that, and that's why it's always good to check on the website of what's going on. Next is when, okay? The time. Make sure, again, when you're delivering that message and say, hey, it's going to be at 6 o'clock, if we postpone that meeting to 6:30 or 7, make sure you communicate that. That's why I answer both of these questions in the video by just guiding them to the website. Hey, if you want to come to our next meeting, come join us. For more information, go and visit YPEToastmasters.org. Okay, that's going to probably come off more cohesive and unite us and say, hey, for more information, go here, versus me saying, hey, come join us Monday at 6. somebody else saying, come join us Monday at 7, the third person saying, hey, come join us Monday at 7:15, the fourth person saying, hey, usually we network between 6 and, it just creates that one official time frame, location, place to go and say, hey, to get more information on how to join us at this event, go here. If you personally go there and you confirm and you see, hey, we have networking from 6 to 7, make sure you communicate that, because at some meetings, some people do tend to arrive. They might work right around downtown. They arrive a few minutes early thinking that it starts at 6 o'clock, and then they realize, hey, the meeting doesn't actually start until 7 or 7:15 because it's a networking session before that, so I could have grabbed lunch before I came here. And, so again, that's why by pointing them on the website, they can see that we actually have an agenda, and it says 6 to 7 is a networking session. So you get to network and meet other people who are doing this, and then at 7, we typically launch our meetings. And again, that is subject to change. So that's why I keep on referring to the website, because as of the making of this video, that might change in the future, okay? And then the how. How is that individual going? What's the next step, okay? How do they join us at the next meeting? Again, I point them to the website. Maybe when you're creating that video, you're saying exactly what they need to do. So again, let me just go back one step. The step that I'm going to go back to is, as a creator, you that's watching this, because this training is specifically for you, the creator, we answered the where. Again, be aware. Are you doing a Facebook Live? Are you doing an Instagram? Is it a post? Is it a video? Make sure you're aware. When are you posting this? And as of right now, when I'm creating this, okay, what is happening that is relevant? Okay, relevant in the world. Right now, we're going through a world crisis with this virus thing that's going to pass, and everyone is going into mobile meetings, mobile technology, stay at home, meet us right from the comfort of your computer, right? So you need to be aware of what's going on that's relevant. Obviously, try to stay away from politics or religion or any kind of that stuff. But if there's a true crisis going on that's maybe local, or maybe statewide, or maybe it is nationwide, or it's international, right? You can open your message, or you can deliver that message saying, hey, in these times of uncertainty, wouldn't it be good to know that you can communicate effectively in order for you to secure your future, right? So you always want to bring in the main goal of saying, hey, we are focusing as a public speaking club. Our goal as individuals is to increase membership, but the individuals that are out there that are struggling with something, that they're seeing all of this stuff in the media, when are you posting this? Are we in the middle of this virus crisis? Hey, you know what? You could still join us from the comfort of your home on your computer, because we're going to do a virtual meeting. So again, you want to be aware and relevant to what's going on. Also, you want to make sure that you understand, hey, if I'm making this video today and it's Tuesday and our meeting is the following Monday, if I say come meet us on Monday at 6 p.m. and then something happens between Tuesday and Monday and the meeting gets pushed to 6:30, that's why I keep on saying that as creators, let's try to stay focused on the YPEToastmasters.org website and keep that updated, because then we as creators can point everyone to that website, and then they know exactly where to go and get the most recent and up-to-date information. So hopefully that makes sense. And again, if you're doing the video a couple days before, a few hours before, it's good to say kind of the same message, but also maybe you want to switch it up. Hey, tomorrow, I just want to let you know we're having this Toastmasters meeting, and here's a great public speaking tip, and I'm going to give you 3 of them. Now, if you want to listen to the third one, come back and join me tomorrow. So that gives you an opportunity to say, hey, you can promote multiple messages at multiple different times. And then finally is, as a creator, how do they take the next step? Do they visit a website? Do they register? After they register, do they share it? Do they repost it, right? Remember, our goal right here is to increase the membership. So the more individuals that we get that are interested in coming and seeing the club for the first time, or maybe the second time or the third time, the more likely we are to get this membership. So guess what? The way that the algorithms work on all these social media platforms is if Bobby saw the post and his friend Carl follows Bobby, and then Bobby shares that he registered to it. So maybe it's something that you think about and say, hey, once you register for the event, make sure that you share it so that way your friends can also come, and make sure you invite them. So again, remember that the goal is to increase membership. So think about how we can put that message out there in order to do that. So hopefully this has helped you. Again, you could watch the replay on this anytime. The links to the Canva will be posted to the group, and I'll type up a Word document as well that you can access for the script that I used. So hopefully this helped you. Let's get out there. Let's tell people how we have benefited. The other thing that you want to do as a creator, you always want to think about, hey, if I saw the benefits of YPE Toastmasters, or I'm currently going through it and I'm seeing that there's these platforms, make sure you go to your back office. Make sure you go to the home base and you see there the pathways. Toastmasters Online, they have tons of resources. Everything from how to create a speech, how to create a pitch deck, right? How to, use certain language, use certain words. So all of that stuff is available online, and tools that you can promote and say, hey, this is tools you have access to once you become a member. And guess what? If the individuals are seeing that you're excited that you have access to that, and the membership, the 6-month membership is less than, I think it's less than, less than $10 per month, you're going to be like, hey, it's a non-brainer. But again, let's not focus on price. For right now, let's focus on getting more people aware that YPE Toastmasters exist, so more people can come to the meetings. Then in the follow-up training that we'll have as a group, as administrator, let's go in and let's say, okay, once these people come to 1 or 2 or 3 meetings, what is it that we need to do in order for them to get to subscribe, to become a member? Do we need to do a one-on-one meeting? Do we need to do a one-on-one phone call? Seeing what are these individuals' goals? Do they want to improve communication? And then tying in and saying, hey, you know what? Toastmasters, in their back office, they have all of this stuff. This is what you do. Once you become a member, if you prepare your pitch deck, you could present it in front of us. We could do constructive criticism so you could learn and you can practice it. And this is what we're able to help you with. So then that person sees, hey, if I want to get this, I need to do this. So let me go ahead and join the membership and continue to getting all of the benefits. So that is how I'm thinking that we can promote this. Let me know what you think in the comments, and again, I'll share all the resources, and look out later on today for that video once it's edited. So let's go out there, let's bring more members to YPE Toastmasters. Whether we're meeting online virtually or we're meeting in person, it's always a wonderful time to spend the time and get the attention from all of your wonderful members and people that come to our club. So see you at the next club meeting, and please comment and share this with anyone that you believe can create content in order to get more members to come to our club. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next video. What's up, Facebook? I just finished it. Reggie is on. Gary is on. Yelly was watching. Awesome. Hopefully you got value from this. Again, I do have the video that I recorded that will get posted later on. Let's focus on the goal. The goal right now is to increase membership. So if that's what we're looking to do, let's make sure that we focus on that, and we're open. We're always open to new ideas. If somebody has an idea, let's go out there, let's put the content, let's work together, and let's get this done. So stay safe, happy Tuesday, and look out later on for those videos.